Let's just take a moment to be here now. Just bring yourself to this present moment with this in-breath and this out-breath. Allow yourself to connect your mind with your body and the present moment through being aware of your breathing. Just being aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. I'm going to go through a few ways right now, quickly, of things that you can do with your breathing to help alter your mood. If there are certain ones that you like, you can practice them later on your own. The first one is simply noticing your breathing, being aware of the sensation of the breath as it comes in through the nostrils, fills the sinuses, into the windpipe, into your lungs, and then as it leaves from the lungs, the windpipe, out the sinuses, through the nostrils, and back out into the world. Just simply noticing your in and out breath, then the sensation, the feeling of the in and out breath is enough to transform your mood. But I'll give you quite a few alternatives. One is to be aware of that when you're taking an in-breath, you are receiving. And when you're letting go of an out-breath, you're releasing, right? So you're taking in the fresh, the new, the oxygen, the energy, and you're releasing what the body and mind no longer need. So you could play with a few breaths like that, being aware of receiving and releasing. Another way is through mindful verses like breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. There are a whole series of mindful verses that you could say, or you could just silently say to yourself, in, out. Or you could say, smile, release. And as you breathe in, you physically smile. And as you breathe out, you imagine you release all tension with that little smile, as if you're smiling in every cell in the body. Another way is to count your breathing. You can either count the in-breath if you need more energy, or the out-breath if you want to calm down. Count your in or out-breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 in-breath, 1 out-breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe not that fast, of course. And then return to 1. And every time you return to 1, you give yourself a little pat on your back for returning to the present moment. And that brings up another way. When you're simply noticing your in and out breath, you can be aware when your mind wanders off. And the first practice is just to stay with the breath. And when your mind wanders off, return gently, kindly, without judging yourself. So you simply return. And you celebrate that return. Hey, I'm aware that I was unaware. Which is amazing. So you can pat yourself on the back and say, good for you. Let's return to the present moment, to what we're doing. And once you've done that for a while, once you've built concentration, you can actually watch what you're thinking and be aware of your thoughts. Are they of the future? Are they of the past? Are they positive? Are they negative? Are they neutral? Are they in the present moment? You can notice these things, or notice, wow, I'm planning. I'm projecting in the future. I'm remembering something I said in the past. And you bring yourself back. You're aware of what you're doing. You notice it, but you don't cling to it or build onto it and make it into a whole movie or something. You simply notice it as early as you can and then return. So there are a few things to do with your breathing. And there's some imagery. One is seeing yourself like a tree. Now, whether you're standing or sitting, you can imagine yourself as a tree with roots that keep going down deep. Now, we have a sycamore tree outside the front of our yard, and some of the roots are this thick. So when I'm imagining that I'm a tree with roots, it's not just little tiny roots. We're talking roots. So get those roots deep down into the earth. Have a strong, upright trunk, parts of it that are more flexible, and have your branches flowing in the wind. So with the tree imagery, you have the rootedness, the groundedness, the connectedness. Then you have the connection between the earth and sky, and your little tiny leaves and little tiny branches up top can really sway and move in the wind. So when things come by that are troubling, you just bend with it, let it go. That's one image. Another image that I use often is body as a mountain. A mountain is stable and solid. Your breath like the wind, flowing in and out easily, just like a breeze. And your mind like the clear blue sky. So that when you're being pulled off things, maybe you're in a conversation and you're starting to get agitated and upset, you can, one, simply notice that and return to your breathing. If that's not enough, use either the tree imagery or the body as a mountain. You're stable. You're not going to get easily knocked off your situation. You're there. Your breath easily flowing in and out. And your mind like the clear blue sky. So for this upcoming week, here's your homework assignment. Begin to notice your breathing a little more often throughout the day. Notice your breathing. Notice your emotion. Notice the wave of emotions. Does it start at the top? I can't believe this. Or did something lead up to it? And see if you can notice your breathing and the way your breathing changes when you get upset, angered, fearful, jealous, whatever the feeling is. Notice the way your breathing changes and the way your body changes. It's a two-way street. When you're upset, anxious, nervous, worried, whatever, your breathing changes. And you can change your breathing to change your mood. And you can do it by simply noticing it or the other techniques that I mentioned. Or if you're really uptight and tense, bring your breathing down to below your belly button. And notice, actually ride the waves of your breath, right? As you breathe in, ride that wave, the expansion in the belly. As you breathe out, the wave settles down as the breath goes out. So each wave is different. Each breathing wave is different. So notice it and ride the wave of your breath in and out. And if you're uptight, upset, lower your energy and lower your breathing down below your belly button. Breathe in deeply. Let your belly expand. Breathe out slowly. Release, relax, and let the belly go. Sending you much love, light and laughter during this difficult time. My mission is to cultivate peace, love, laughter, and joy, and share it with the world. Thanks for letting me share it with you. Peace.